going to start the live stream here shortly. So it is started. So good morning, Madam Chair and committee members. Welcome to this morning's meeting. So now that the live stream is running, I'll quickly just run through the list of participants again. So we do now have quorum. All committee members are present, again, with the exception of Kiersey Hunnico and Ann Clifford, as well as Jillian Glatt and Liz Schell, but I believe Liz should be joining here soon. So the only staff present here today is Danica Lockheed, Manager, Arts and Sector Development, Elizabeth Fawcett, our meeting host this morning, and myself, Julia McCarty-Jansman, Committee Clerk. And we have no members of the public with us currently. So Madam Chair, I'll hand it over to you to start the meeting.
Okay, great. Welcome everyone. I'll call the meeting to order. It's 11:01. Everyone received the agenda and documents. Can I get a motion to approve the agenda? Anyone? Ara first and seconded by Tim. All in favor? Fantastic. And everyone received the minutes. Were there any corrections to the minutes or any comments on those that were from our meeting on June 10th, 2021? Nothing? Okay, so can I have a motion to confirm the minutes? As well, Councillor Neal, wonderful, and a seconder, Tim, and we'll all in favor. We do not have item 4 on the agenda. We do not have, is there any disclosure of pecuniary interest? Anyone? No. We do not have any delegations today and no briefings, and we have a very short little, some business to take care of. I don't know if Danica is speaking to this, the appointment to the working groups.
Thank you, Nadine, and good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming together for this important agenda item. We'll have you out of here quickly. But as you recall, we did approve at our last Arts Advisory Committee 3 members to the Mayor's Arts Awards nomination working group. So that's Nadine, Tim, and community member Chaka Chikadze. We do need to approve 3 final members, one of which needs to be a councillor. And Councillor Oosterhoff, it's great to have you here. And I know I reached out to you about this program if you're of interest. Councillor Neal has offered to do it this year if that's preferred. So we'll leave it to the 2 of you to determine who would like to be a part of this working group this year. But I have 2 additional names and nothing has come forward between last meeting and now in terms of additional community members. So I would like to put forward to the committee Catherine Mackay and Rob Howard, additional community members for this working group.
Okay, are there any questions about those individuals? And then I guess we just need to make a motion, right, to accept those members.
I'm happy.
Councillor Neal?
I'm happy to support Councillor Oosterhoff if he chooses to do it. It's a great work.
Thank you, Jim. On another committee I'm on, a couple of others, what we did was we were able to, I'm not sure, I don't know lots about this committee yet, so I apologize. I'm really glad to be here. I'll learn lots here, but can we tag team on this, Jim? Like, obviously we have a lot on our plates, but I'm very interested.
Why don't I suggest, I'm not sure that tag teaming would have to, it would probably have to go back to council.
Oh, I see. Okay.
An adjustment. However, if you can attend a couple of the meetings as an observer, then next year you'll be in a perfect position to volunteer.
Thanks. No, it's good, Jim. I'm happy to do that. And so you can put me on the list, Danica. And certainly, how often do we meet then? What's can you fill me
so this working group typically, and again, Nadine and Dean have both been on in the past, and others around this table as well. And the group typically meets only a few times on Zoom, sort of 2 to 3 times, but there's sort of work done over the next couple of months. A lot of the work is done sort of individually, and the members go away and come back with potential names to be considered for this Mayor's Arts Awards program. But generally, I think it will be no more than 3 meetings to sort of come to the conclusion of who to select. But I don't know, Nadine, how that went last year. If that's sort of on par with what you experienced last year.
Yeah, no, that was fine. We were super efficient. We chose one award to focus on each Zoom, and then we had a final meeting, which was great. Yeah.
And it does really feel like a committee where the work is really broken up because everybody kind of supports their own and defends their own kind of suggestions kind of thing. So it makes it feel much more manageable, bite-sized.
Okay, great. Well, I'll definitely sit in the next couple meetings with Jim and see how it goes. Yeah.
And we can meet on Zoom, but by August, this should not be a requirement. So I will buy around.
That's right, Councillor Neal. Yeah, we do need to sort of wrap this up by the end of the summer because we move into the next phase of this program, which is about creating profile videos of the artists and planning for the event, which maybe we'll be able to have in person with small groups this year, but that's to be determined. So, okay, if I'm following, I will put you down, Councillor Neal, and Councillor Oosterhoff. You'll participate in the process as a sort of an observer, and then we can get you into this working group in following years. Okay, that's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay.
Wonderful. So can I get a motion to approve those individuals that Danica just mentioned and that Councillor Oosterhoff will be a guest, which is great for next year.
Just before we do that, Danica, could you just say a sentence or two about the people? I don't know the names that you mentioned.
For sure, yeah. So I shared this information at the last meeting, I think, but so Catherine Mackay is a local theater producer here. She runs Peerless Productions and has been involved in various theater productions across Kingston, as well as with the Heart Center here. So that's Catherine. She also is the co-founder of the Thousand Islands Playhouse with her partner, Greg Wanless. So has a... So
the name is familiar, right?
Yeah, sorry, I just realized that's a connection for you too. Rob Howard is representing the music sector. So he is somewhat new to Kingston and in sort of, not really anymore, but he is involved in a lot of music programs here in Kingston. He runs the Live in Kingston podcast that features and promotes local musicians here in Kingston. So he brings that music sector experience to this working group.
Thank you.
Okay, are there any other questions about the group? Okay, great. So I think, Tim, you were going to make a motion for that. And do we have a seconder? Dean, wonderful. And then all in favor for that working group. Wonderful. That's great. Item number 8 on the agenda, we have no further motions or notices of motion. That's item number 9. 10, other business. I don't think there's any other business. Item number 11, we had some correspondence. You would have all received that in our agenda. And I hope everyone read those 2 pieces of correspondence. One was an update from Kirsty Haneko from the Kingston Arts Council, and the other one was from Catherine Porter. She's the executive director of the Heart Center. So item number 12, our date of our next meeting is September 9th, same time, same place. And then can I just get a motion to adjourn? It was a very brief meeting, but nice to see everyone. Motion to adjourn, Dean, and a seconder, Councillor Oosterhoff. Wonderful. All in favor?
Nadine, before you go, can I ask you a question when everyone leaves?
Sure.
Have a good day, everyone.